Hello my beautiful people, you are welcome back to this tutorial. How you guys doing? I love you friends for your support. God bless you all. And please, if you are new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and also please turn on your notification bell so that each time I drop a new video you'll get notified. I love you all and God bless you all. So in today's class I'll be showing you guys how to draft a mermaid skirt. Yes, with tail and under butter tightening, yeah, without bulge. So it's really simple, guys. So what you have on our table is our pattern paper. So let's quickly get started. So the measurement required here will be needing our waist measurement, the distance from the waist to the hip, to the knee, and the full length of our skirt. And also we're needing our hip measurement, round measurement, our knee round measurement. So let's quickly get started. So the waist measurement that we're working with is 34 inches. The hip is 40 inches. The full length is 35 inches. So let's quickly get started. So this is our waistline. See what we have. So the distance from the waist to the hip we're working with is 8 inches. From the waist to the knee is 17 inches. So the full length is 35 inches. It's 35 inches, the full length without the tail extension. So let me quickly connect it and show you guys. So I'm done connecting it. This is the waist, this is the hip, this is the knee, and this is the full length of our skirt. So the length is actually optional. It depends how long you want it to be. So I'm actually working with a small measurement. Okay, so this is it. So now I'll quickly now place our waist measurement now. So the waist measurement I'm working with, as I said earlier, is 34 inches into 4 parts. We'll be having 8.5 inches. So I will place for the center of the front space 8.5 inches. This is it. But if you are making use of Ankara, maybe you want to make use of that. If it's a stretchy fabric, you don't need that. But if you're making use of that, ensure you add 1 inch for your dart. Okay? And add your 1.5 inches same allowance. You could try to work with 2 inches. So for the hip measurement is 40 into 4 parts is 10 inches. Remember, I do mention under butt tightening without a bulge. So this is how to get rid of bulge. So I'll be subtracting 1 inch. Okay, you could start to work with 1.5 inches, but I'm okay with 1 inch. So that 1 inch, I will add it to the back panel while drafting it. I've actually done video on this. So I will also be dropping the link detail on that. So I will, instead of placing 10 inches, I will be placing 9 inches for the hip measurement. So this is it, 9 inches. Sorry guys, 9 inches. For the dart here that I added here, I won't add it here. I don't need that here. I added 1.5 inches, same allowance. You could try to work with 2 inches, which is this. But if you're not making use of that, if you're working with a stretch fabric, you're not making use of that, just place your 8.5 inches, which is this, and 1.5 inches, same allowance. Okay, there's no need for this then. So for the knee, you will subtract 1 inch. Yes, you go in more. So 9 inches now, suppose minus 1 inch, that we're having 8 inches. This is it. So I will take my ruler to connect it now and show you guys. So guys, can see I'm done connecting it. If you're not making use of that, there's no need for this. So I've connected it to the hip and to the knee. So now for the down part, what I want to do now is to place our hip measurement. Remember, it's 9 inches we're working with because we subtracted 1 inch. So I will be placing the 9 inches here. So you can see is here. What is exactly our hip measurement we're working with in 9 inches because we subtracted there 1 inch. So now for the flare now is our hip divided by 4. So I'll be placing 10 inches to have that full flare. So this is it. So I will take my straight ruler to connect it to meet this my knee line this way. Connect it this way to your straight ruler. Make sure it blends properly. Hey, sorry guys, the table is obstructing me. Blend it properly here. See what you have, guys. So I will quickly now extend this my line now. You see how beautiful it is already. So for the tail, we will step down here by our bust pan. If the bust pan you're working with is 8 inches, remember if you are working with that, you will place the 4 inches goes into fold. But mine is 7 inches. Let's assume I'm working with this our dart. See, so we connect it this way by 4 inches. Sorry, 5 inches this way. Half inch here. For those that are working with that, I'll quickly explain this. For those that be working with that, okay? So now remember our bust pan now is 7 inches into 2 parts, 3.5 inches. So our tail now, extension now, will be placing a 3.5 inches. If it's 8 inches, that is 4 inches. So this is it, it's 3.5 inches plus 0.5 inch. So I will quickly now take my ruler, master, to connect it to meet it. But remember, it's mermaid skirt. So this is this. I'll just look for a way to make sure I blend it. Let me connect it this way first. Okay. So place our ruler this way to connect it. We'll blend it properly when we are done. So just to blend it properly. So that is it. See, let me adjust it this way. Can you see? So this is the our bust pan into 2 parts, 3.5 inches plus 0.5 inch. Remember, I'll be doing the hemming. So I just extend it with that bust pan to 2 parts to meet the length, our desired length, which is 35 inches. Okay, so this is the knee line. Can you see? And this is the waistline. So for those that be working with that, I've said that before, you add that 1 inch. So by the time you place your dart, you won't have any shortage. Okay, so now that we're done with this, so I want to quickly now cut it out so that we'll move over to our back panel. So before we quickly cut it out, sorry guys, for the waistline, we'll step down by 0.5 inch. So we'll take our ruler this way to connect it this way. See? Our center front, okay? You see how curvy it is. So let's quickly now cut it out and move over to our back panel. So as you can see, guys, I'm done cutting it out. You only add this if you are making use of that. I've said that before, but mine, I won't be making use of that. So let me cut it out for a better understanding. So this is it. So this is how it should look like. Always make sure you notch so that what you're cutting your fabric will run into problems. So let me quickly now introduce our pattern paper for the back panel. So you can see I've pinned it down. You see what we have here. So look, this is the waistline. You can see the flare parts. So this is it. So now you remember it's not the back panel I want to work on now. So I will make use of a zipper. So and also remember we have added some allowance on this side. So this is the hip area. So this is the center of the back panel. So now I'll quickly take my marker to place my zipper allowance. I'll be working zipper allowance of 2 inches. Okay, 2 inches this way. 2 inches. If you decide to work with 1.5 inches to the knee line, can you see what we have here? So for the waistline, I will extend it. You know the back is higher by 1 inch this way. So let me clean and connect it. Place your straight ruler this way. Make sure everything matches. Connect it this way to meet this waistline here. So this 2 inches here we have now is our zipper allowance. Okay, this is it. So our knee line. So now that we're done with that, we will come up now from the waistline here. We'll subtract 0.5 inch. Yes. So for the hip area here, we'll add the 1 inch that was subtracted from the front panel this way. So for the knee area, we'll go in by 1 inch. So let me quickly connect it now with dot lines. Can you see what we have, guys? So this is it. So let me extend this, connect it. Can you see what we have? So this is just zipper allowance. I'm using 2 inches zipper allowance here. I added the 1 inch replacement was supported from the front panel. So this is the waist. The waist now area was supported 0.5 inch. The knee was supported 1 inch. So this is how the butt area should look like. Okay. So now, so we adjust our paper. If you are working that your fabric, you adjust your fabric this way. For the center of the front panel, remember this is front panel, just pin it down. We use our bust measurement, that bust by 4, which is 10 inches. So I will make sure I will have up to 10 inches this way. See, I have 10 inches, exactly what I have here. So I will mark it this way. Can you see? So I will take my straight ruler to connect. Can you see what we have? So I will connect it to meet this my knee line, okay? So I will connect it this way. I will blend this properly. So make sure you blend it properly this way. Remember, we'll be stitching 0.5 inch, okay? So now that we're done with this, is now to create our tail extension. So if you are working with the bust pan of 8 inches, so ensure you use 8 inches. Mine is 7 inches. I've said that before. So I will adjust it this way. So I will take my tape. I will place 8 inches. Sorry, 7 inches. See what we have? So I will connect it to meet this my side front panel. So I will take my ruler this way. Can you see? So I will look for a way to add paper here, okay, to ensure that I have up to that 10 inches. So let me quickly check if it's up to 10 inches. So it's not up to 10 inches. I'll quickly fix a paper there. Pattern paper and show you guys. So as you can see, I've added the paper there. So I will just connect it to make sure I have that tail extension. Okay. So this is it. Can you see? So I want to clean and cut it out, guys. So I will start from the down part for a better view. So this is it. Remember, this is the front panel. So look at it. I will cut it this way. Can you see? So the length is optional. Can you see? Note, this is the center of the back piece. So I'll quickly adjust it this way. I pin it down. So this is the two sides. So this is the waistline. I have to quickly now. Remember, the back waistline is higher. So this is it. Let me place it properly. If you are working with lining, so you cut your lining the same way. Okay. So guys, you can see we are done cutting it out. So this is how it should look like. You see. Remember, I pin it down. So this is the back. This is under butt tightening. So this is the down part. For the down part, Amy, you decide to make it curvy. Okay, you decide to make it curvy. You decide to make it straight. Here is optional. Mine, I'll be working with this pattern. So this is the fabric I'll be working with. So this is the tail extension. So this is from the center of the back panel. This is the center of the front panel. So there's the second method. Let me quickly explain that. So this is the second method. You can see I've drafted it out. I'll quickly explain it briefly. So here now you can see here is the center of the back panel, which is here. So from this knee point now, and note you use 2 inches before your knee line, so that your client can walk freely. Don't forget that. You don't just draft direct to your knee line, okay? It's 2 inches before your knee line. That's what you have here, so that you can walk freely. So this is the knee line. So this now is the tail extension. So this is the center of the back panel. So the tail extension now is optional. It depends how long you want it to be. So the length you are working with. So this part now is this side, the two side piece. So this is the waist, this is the hip, this is the knee line, which is this part we have. Okay. This is the back panel. This is the front panel. Let me quickly remove it. The front panel, you still cut it the same way. So let me remove this front panel here for a better understanding. This is what I mean. This is the front panel. Let me put it aside. But what we have here is the back panel for the tail extension. So this is it. So what we have now, you only connect it, you come to your knee line, which is 2 inches before your knee line. So you place the measurement, the length that you are working with. So this is the side to the place that will be joined to the front panel. So here it still remains the same method. So it's the length you are working with here. So you just take your curve ruler this way to whatever tail measurements you are working with, the length, you place your curve to the length, which is your two side piece, which is this. You just place your curve this way and connect it. That is just so you just drag from this place, connect it to the full length you are working with. That is just it. You can see what you have here. See? So this is the here it serves as the side piece. Here is the center of the back panel, which is area of the zipper allowance. Okay, so it's really simple, guys. So please, if you find this my video interesting, please click on the like button there, and please, if you are new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button there, and also please turn on your notification bell so that each time I upload a new video you will get notified. I love you all, and remain chill living signature. Bye for now.